In 2012, out in the Caribbean waters, the fourth worst storm in U.S. history is brewing. Well, what caused the storm to form? Summer weather conditions, paired with other extreme forces, allowed the hurricane to pull heat from the ocean and grow by releasing it into the atmosphere near the storm's center. Dubbed Hurricane Sandy, it began as a regular hurricane, siphoning its energy from the Caribbean waters before turning northward along the Gulf Stream. Hurricane Sandy then unexpectedly turned left towards the New Jersey and New York coast, colliding with the winter-like storm system. Sandy's source of energy changed from the warm ocean water to the atmosphere, where it transformed into a wintertime cyclone and expanded hugely in size. Hurricane Sandy was an international hurricane that affected 11 countries, including the eastern United States, Bermuda, Dominican Republic, Bahamas, Cuba, and more. Focusing on the region of New York, the frequency of floods and hurricanes are low, with the possibility of a severe natural disaster happening every 5 years. 50 million people were put at risk from Hurricane Sandy. So why was this hurricane so intense? Climate change is the reason. Climate change raised ocean temperatures, which increased the intensity of the hurricane. Major oil companies in New York City were caused for this climate change. The loss of wetlands and oyster reefs in the region of New York further damages, as they could have protected the coast from the storms. 72 people died from direct cause of the hurricane, while 87 deaths occurred from hypothermia. More than 8 million people went without power as trees fell on power lines and stations were flooded. New York Lagoon and Coney Island had to be evacuated, and Lower Manhattan was left in the dark. New York subways were flooded, MTA bus systems had to be shut down, and bridges and roadways were closed in Manhattan. Most gas stations in New York City and New Jersey had to close due to power shortages and limited fuel supplies. Hurricane Sandy caused around 20 or more fires in the greater New York area, and 80 homes were destroyed. All around, however, 650,000 homes were destroyed. Hurricane Sandy did $70.2 billion in economic damage, which was adjusted for inflation. Ever since Hurricane Sandy passed, zoning restrictions against how high a home can be elevated have been long updated, allowing residents to elevate their homes above Sandy's floor levels. The city is repairing sea barriers, replenishing sand dunes, and incorporating more green areas and permeate structures to help absorb flow waters. The new Rockaway Boardwalk replaced an old Slipaway Boardwalk with concrete, sandbags, and other coastal protection measures. 3,600 openings that allow water flow in subway tunnels have also been identified, and the MTA is currently installing devices that can close these openings during flood situations. Along with these precautions, a Columbia architect, Kay Orff, has started a project called Living Breakwaters to build a breakwater around the south shore of State Island, an area nearly destroyed in Sandy's wake. Man-made oyster beds would be used to absorb wave energy and prevent coastal erosion. The NCDP has established child-focused community resilience coalitions in New York and Arkansas to better prepare themselves against floods by analyzing disaster response procedures, train caretakers, and run practice drills. While Hurricane Sandy was an unfortunate natural event that took the lives of many, it prepared society for the next hurricane and flood that is to eventually come.